U.S. President Donald Trump announced on Wednesday that he will visit Asia next week, including Malaysia, South Korea, and Japan. Trump expected to have a meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping during the Asia trip. Meanwhile, Trump mentioned that meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin has been cancelled.
And as you know, we are going to be making a big trip next week. Some of you are going with us. We'll be going to Malaysia, South Korea, and Japan. In South Korea, I'll be meeting with President Xi of China. We'll have a pretty long meeting scheduled. We can work out a lot of our questions and our doubts and our tremendous assets together. So we look forward to that. I think something will work out. We have a very good relationship, but that'll be a big one. We canceled the meeting with President Putin. It didn't feel right to me. It didn't feel like we were going to get to the place we have to get, so I canceled it. But we'll do it in the future. But next week we'll be with many of you in those locations that I told you. Then it's back to Washington.
Newly elected Japanese Prime Minister Takaichi Sanai set her first meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump next week to discuss military strategy of Japan. Prime Minister Takaichi plans to strengthen Japan's defense capabilities and to elevate Japan-U.S. relations to a higher level. Furthermore, the Japanese government announced on Wednesday that President Trump will visit Japan for 3 days starting on
Trump administration imposed sanctions on two state-owned Russian oil companies as part of efforts to push Moscow toward an immediate ceasefire in the war against Ukraine. Trump said he could impose penalties on Russia for continuing the war, but had delayed them after Trump held his meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The sanctions targeted Rosneft, Lukoil, and more than 3 dozen of their subsidiaries.